Hey, my loves. It's Tefania with TfawniaClaireTarot, aka Divine Love Expressions. I haven't decided what name I'm gonna stick with yet, so just bear with me. Trying to build my brand, and I'm not 100% sure if I want to use my name or if I want to use the name that I originally came up with for the business. But anywho, this is for my water signs for the month of March 2020. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, my Cancer babies. I'm a Cancer too, sun sign. So let's get with it. I want to pull a few cards just to see what the overall energy is for the month of March for us and to see what challenges we may be having and how we can get over those challenges in the smoothest way possible. So let's see what's going on with us. Ooh, I'm nervous. At the time I'm recording this, we're actually in a Mercury retrograde. By the time I post it, we may be in the post shadow phase or maybe out of it. I believe the beginning of March will be like in a post shadow phase, I think. Right before spring. I'm so looking forward to spring. Spring is like the nature's new year. You know, we celebrate New Year's in January, but the real New Year's is in the spring when the new seeds are starting to sprout. And, you know, as above, so below. The new seeds are sprouting on the earth, then new seeds are going to be sprouting within our lives also, as within, so without. So I want to ask my angels, my guides, my ancestresses, guides and goddesses that walk with me, that watch over me, that protect me, to guide me through this reading so that I may give the messages that whoever sees this needs to hear. I hope that this helps someone in whatever way that they need to be helped. And I ask for you to show me the overall energy of the month of March 2020 for my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, to show me what challenges they may experience throughout this time frame and how they can overcome those challenges. Okay. I'm doing this on my sofa, so I'm trying to put the cards where I can actually see them clearly without having them all bunched up. Okay, so right off there we have a bunch of wands. We got a bunch of wands and swords. So underneath we have the six of swords in the bottom of the deck. And the six of swords is when, like with these swords and in the water, going through a boat, is I feel like that's representative of Mercury retrograde and this post phase that we'll be in when this video posts, because we have a person that's just like they've come from a spiritual journey, because water is all about reflecting on your life, reflecting on yourself, reevaluating relationships and things like that. And it's like when the mental and the emotional are intertwined, trying to reflect and figure things out, that spiritual journey through reflecting on our emotions or feeling certain things that we may have thought differently about at another period of time. And we're coming into um more of a grounded type energy now. So we're coming from out of these feelings and these emotions and these thoughts, and we're more grounded now that we've been through this phase. Okay, some people may actually be moving or wanting to move to a different place, and maybe somewhere like across the lake or across the river, on the other side of the lake, or on the other side of a body of water, maybe across the ocean. You know, some of you may be taking a job that's a good distance away, moving a good distance away, moving overseas, taking a job overseas. or moving somewhere near water, or just coming out of a very emotional period in your life. So the overall energy, we got the Four of Coins. It was actually in reverse. But I'm gonna read it. The cards have negative and positive with them, so I'll just read it how I feel I need to read it. Okay, so some of you may be having or may have recently had stresses or worries, or coming out of a phase of stressing and worrying about money, or maybe about being very protective of your assets, or very protective of your heart. You know, we may be coming out of a, but this upright is this person. He's very worried that some this figure, this is the worry that's bothering him. This is the worry that's over his shoulder, the fear that's over him. You know, this darkness that's surrounding him, pertaining to maybe money, pertaining to maybe health, security. Okay, but it was in a reverse. So I feel like we're taking steps to move past this. We're coming out of this type of energy, or some people may be going into this type of energy with the figure being on this side of it. So this could be a warning to some of you that you know, we just went through a period where we were learning our lesson, with learning certain lessons about our emotions and our mental. Now this is a time we're moving in where we need to focus more on the physical, and it could be our physical body, it could be our physical, like our health, our physical health, or you know, changing the way we eat, changing the way we our routines, the way we do things. It could be pertaining to money. Maybe you need to start saving money. Maybe you need to start investing money. Stop. Some of you may need to stop holding so tightly onto money because you're afraid. You may have, you know, in the past been not financially stable, and now you're just holding on to money because you're so afraid to go back to that time. But it's telling you that now that you've got this wealth, now that you've accumulated some type of wealth or some type of financial stability, it's time to start investing in it so that you don't have to fear that anymore. Investing in certain things so that you don't have to fear that anymore. Maybe you need to take some classes on budgeting and stuff like that. And it's like I said, it's a warning that some type of something is going to happen. Something may be about to happen. And I'm not speaking this on anybody's life. Like I said, the cards have a negative and a positive to all. And it's not negative if you're being forewarned about it. You know, you may be coming into a time where you uh things may be tight financially, so you need to be more um disciplined, because the number four is all about discipline. Also, you need to be more disciplined with your money so that you don't have to stress about this stuff. Okay, some of you may be moving into your own place now, and spirit is telling you, you know, you, in order for you to stay grounded and to stay not in your head and not emotionally fucked up about finances or things that you may not be able to handle, you need to be more disciplined with the physical. You need to be more disciplined with your health if that's something that you're worried about. Some of you may have some issues coming about with in your chest area. You know, with the spring coming up, some people have a lot of allergies. It might create mucus, so you need to start eating some greens to detox that mucus out of your body so you don't get sick. Some of you may have heart problems. You need to exercise to strengthen your do some cardio exercises to strengthen your heart and to strengthen your body. Um, some of you may need to practice breathing techniques or yoga in order for you to stay grounded mentally and emotionally, so that you don't overthink things or overreact on certain things, so that you can think clearly to make the best decisions that need to be made for yourself in the future. Okay, so for challenges, we have, so it seems like with these wands, it feels like it's the energy with the springtime coming in. I believe March, let me see. The beginning of March is what sign? March 1st, zodiac. Okay, so the beginning of March is Pisces, and then after that, I believe it's Aries. So it's that's basically going from watery energy, emotional energy, to that fiery energy. But you need to be able to balance out that fiery energy. You don't just want to act or react on everything. You need to think clearly and feel clearly so that you know what actions to take. And the Seven of Wands in reverse is the first card that came out with the challenges, and I feel like that's just your energy being scattered all over the place. You know, you need to be able to breathe through this and know where to focus your energy, because if your energy is scattered all over the place, then you're not really going to be making any type of progress. Okay, so we also have the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands is movement. But this knight, if you can see the Knight and the Hearts, is very focused on what it is, what they're about to do. So you need to be focused when you move. Don't be like scattered all over the place. You gotta breathe. I just feel like I need to breathe. Like, matter of fact, just right now, let's just take a couple of deep breaths, because I'm feeling all this energy from that. So take a couple of deep breaths and just focus. Like, when you're feeling scattered, when you're feeling anxious, just take a couple of deep breaths and focus. But this Knight is not keeping still. Now, it's not telling you not do anything, because you got this energy. So you don't want to be sitting around not doing shit, because this energy could be utilized. And when focused, what's the word I want to use? Channeled, channeled. You can channel this energy into something very positive, but you need to be focused. And with the King of Swords in reverse, what do I feel like with this King of Swords in reverse? Everybody's looking to the left, so I want to say west. You know, okay. So if for somebody out there that's moving, maybe moving west, or maybe undecided or confused about what direction to move west. Uh, hmm. Some of you, I don't want to say move west, but that's an option. I'm gonna say that's an option, and I feel like if you have an option to move west or to move east, and I'm looking at the advice card is going eastward. So if you have options to either move west or to move east, I feel like the best option would be for you to move east, because this Six of Wands is going east. When I'm looking at it, I don't know how y'all see it, but it's going to my right. When I looked at it, when it's facing me, it's going to my right. When it's facing here, it's going to y'all's right. So it's moving right, and that's east. And this is a victory card. So if you move east, you will have victory. If you move east, you will be in a more grounded place and not so much any emotional. Is better for you money wise or energetically. It may be better for you. Like if you move west, I feel like the energy there is chaotic. or the energy there could be chaotic wherever you're trying to go. So if you move east, you will have success and uh reach the level, maybe get the recognition that you are looking for with something, or get be able to take care of your responsibility more. Like the energy is just better for you with whatever it is that you're trying to do if you move east, for those people who are trying to move. Um Also, like I said, focus your energy, channel that energy so that you can breathe through the stuff, and channel that energy so that you can channel it into like focusing on ways that you can better yourself and better your situation. Yeah. Um, I didn't really see anything too much about relationships here, but if you guys are protecting your heart and are really guarded of your heart, and you know you've been through a lot of stuff, you've been really uh battling with this within a relationship arena, I feel like um I feel like uh someone will be coming in soon. I feel like you'll be walking away from a certain relationship, or you have recently walked away from a certain relationship that may have caused you some type of um may have made you kind of guarded. But I feel like somebody will be coming in the springtime. You're gonna meet somebody new. Might be around no, might be somebody, this Mardi Gras time in New Orleans. So if for my people in New Orleans or in Louisiana, or who may be coming to New Orleans for Mardi Gras time, it could be somebody that you met at a parade if you go to a parade, or somebody that you meet at an event in the springtime that I feel like is going to help you to succeed in certain things that you're trying to accomplish. Yeah. So let's go with a message from love. Oh, with my romance angel deck during virtual. And I don't know if I told you I was using the after tarot deck. And also another way to like bring about some positive energy in your life is for you to celebrate your accomplishments. What I don't care if they small things, like if you had trouble, if you didn't exercise at all. Like I know when I was mm, mm, okay, when I was mm, when I was uh exercising, like when I first started jogging, I was walking. Like I started walking, and the way I did a video about this too, I believe, but because I had a message through that, but the track was shaped like a square. So when I first started, I would walk around the whole park, and then like a couple of weeks later, I would run like one side and then walk the rest. And then after a while, I started walking two sides and walk the rest. But eventually, I was able to run the whole track, and like that was a big accomplishment for me. I was geeked up off of that shit. Like what? Like this a friend of mine a person that was my friend at that time, um, you know, he was the only person that really knew my struggle with that, and we kind of parted ways. But he was the only person that knew my struggle with that, and I kept saying like, I'm not calling, I'm not calling, I'm not talking to him. But when I ran that whole track, I called. I don't know if I called him or texted him, and I was like, I know we not talking right now, but you're the only person that know my struggle. Like I ran this bitch the whole thing. So celebrate your accomplishments. You know, it makes you feel good, and it puts that energy out, that accomplishment energy. Like it just raises your vibration. Like when you celebrate things, feel good about it, and that really raises your vibes. Like for real. But so the card that fell out, his engagement. So like I said, some of you may be meeting somebody this month that wants to bring things, or some of you may be working on some issues you had with a relationship, and that the relationship that you're in, you may have worked through the issues, or maybe working through the issues, and now y'all reaching of another level in your relationship. But it says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay, and for some it could be a commitment to yourself also, just valuing yourself. And you know, like I said, some of you may be protecting your heart, and be aware of them fucking energy vamps that come up to you. You know, you can feel it. So yes, be open to love, but still protect your energy. But it also says underneath the deck to let go of control issues. It says allow this situation to unfold naturally. So you know, if you're wondering about, or if engagement is something that you want, like don't force it. You know, some people go through things, and some people are still healing. Even though they may be in a relationship with you, they still may be healing from certain things. So be patient with them, and just let it happen, and stop trying to force it to happen. And then for some of you, you might be dealing with somebody that was being like really secretive or really closed off, and it's like you're trying to force them. You may have tried to force them or talk to them and be like, you know, talk to me, open up, da da da, whatever person this is that you're dealing with, like open up, and they're not doing it. You know, if it's affecting you to a point where it's like messing with your mental or your emotional, then it's best to just walk away from the situation. That shows when you walk away from situations that aren't good for you, good for your spirit, good for your mental, good for your emotional. When you walk away and stop trying to control it, then that's showing commitment to yourself. Okay? So that's all we got for love. I'm gonna go with this little reminders, the law of attraction oracle cards that I have. And if you like my earrings, I forgot to mention this in my air sign video, but if you like my earrings, they're from my bestie's website. It's idreamofhealing9.com. You can go in there and you could purchase some for yourself. She also does custom work. She has it in different colors. You could get the one with the four quarry shells like I have, or with two. Her prices are very reasonable. She got a lot of good stuff on her website. And she also has a book out called The Goddess Code. I have the link for that in my description. Also, check that out. It's some very helpful information with healing yourself, aligning yourself with your higher self. Okay, so we got 3 cards that came out. We have generosity. And it says, money is positive energy and it allows me to be generous to others. So, like I said, for those of you who are just clinging on to this money, that creates negative energy. That creates the energy of, and like I was saying with the other card, with letting go of control. That's like this stingy energy, or this. It's still like you're being stingy out of fear or out of anxiety or something. Anxiety kind of is fear, but you're being stingy out of fear, and it's saying that when you get to a certain level of security, pay it forward. Somebody helped you along the way, whether it be family, a stranger, a coworker, somebody giving you a chance. Somebody helped you, so don't be afraid to, don't be too stingy or too close off to help somebody else. Money is positive energy and it allows me to be generous to others. And then we have support. I surround myself with supportive people who believe in my dreams. Like I said, watch out for them energy vamps. You can feel it. And be supportive to others also. Believe in other people's dreams. And we have practice. Every day I practice my ability to reach my desired financial goals. That's why I was talking about with saving and investing your money also. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it resonated with you. This is a general reading, so everything will not resonate. And I had different things coming out, so I know everything is not going to resonate. But something in there resonated with you. There was a message in there for you. If you want to go more deep into your personal message, my information is below along with my prices. If you want to book a reading, if you want to donate to the channel, it's much appreciated. Uh, it helps me to do the things I need to do, pay damn internet bill and whatever else. Like I said, with my earrings and the book that I was speaking about, the information for that is below. Her website is idreamofhealing.com. What else? What else I want to tell y'all? That's it. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Oh, bye.